Hey guys, Coach Dave here with the coaching team, and I appreciate you joining in for this video 4 of overcoming our next fear. But before we dive in, I want to remind you at the very bottom of the video, there's a submit button which you can fill out a form, and one of our members of our team would be glad to reach out to you to connect. So, video 4, here we go. The next fear is overcoming that fear of needing to always be right. In other words, having always the right answer at the right time. That is totally a myth. The truth is, coaching is not about always having the right answer. It's about asking the right questions. You see, you've heard Dave talk about this for years, that winning with money is 20% about head knowledge. It's 80% about behavior. So that's why clients are hiring you, is to help them with their behavior modification. We're not getting into the depths of 401ks and interest rates and all these things. That's great to know those things sometimes, but that's not what they're paying us for. That's a financial advisor. As a financial coach, we're making sure that our client's behavior is lining up with the goals of what they said they wanted, the results they wanted, which is financial peace, financial freedom, debt freedom, all these wonderful things. So again, coaching is not about being a walking encyclopedia and just spouting out all this financial jargon. No, it's more practical and fundamental than that, and more tangible for our clients. We want to be relatable to them. And even sometimes our top coaches say they enjoy sharing their story of their hardships, their mishaps, their hangups, the times where they maybe even made some mistakes with money. So we want to be relatable to our clients by sometimes open up and sharing some of our own mistakes. That's why you don't have to have a financial background to be a coach. That's great. I don't have a financial background either. But I'll tell you what I do have and what our top coaches have. And that is a heart of service, a heart of a teacher, being empathetic and be able to be a good listener and ask the right questions. You may say, well, Dave, I don't know how to ask the right questions. Great. That's what the training's for. And we talk about how to dig to the roots of the issue, how to ask the question behind the question and get to the root cause of maybe some misbeliefs that they have about money. So as coaches, again, guys, it's not about just providing information. That's more the financial advisor. Coaching is about asking the right questions and holding our clients accountable to the goals that they have set in place. And have you ever heard the phrase, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care? That's one reason why people love Dave Ramsey so much, is because he's relatable. And he loves to have conversations with people and not just tell them what they should or shouldn't do, but he asks the right questions. And let's just face it, he's been through some hardships and he's open to talk about it. That's why we love him, is because we understand that he knows what I'm going through. And that's what our top coaches do too. So again, eliminate that fear that I always have to have the right answer and I must always be right. It's not about that, guys. It's about sitting with people and showing that you care. There's a great scripture in Romans. It talks about how we should mourn with those who mourn and rejoice with those who rejoice. The principle is sitting with people in their mess. And if they did great on their budget last month, awesome. Let's celebrate with them. But you know what? If they didn't do great on their budget last month and their goal was to lower their lifestyle, but they actually spent more money, well, that's where you come in as a coach, to ask the hard questions, even challenge them in a healthy way to say, hey, you said you were going to spend this, but you actually spent that. What happened? And you're holding them accountable. You're guiding them through the steps and through the plan. So to wrap up, we don't have to have all the right answers. We have to ask the right questions. And we have to have an empathetic spirit and truly look at our clients, not as transactional, but relational, okay? And it's more about seeing your clients as people to help, not problems to solve. And so, I hope it's encouraged you today. Make sure at the very bottom, again, if you would like to speak to someone who's been through the training, they've actually done some coaching, and you want to see, hey, is this coaching thing a good fit or not? Please fill out the form. Someone on our wonderful team will be glad to reach out to you and hear your story and talk more about the coaching. So, we'll see you tomorrow in our next Fear.